at 5:44. I'm Rob Krieger.
And I'm Kelsey Davis. Let's get over to meteorologist Zach Verdella, who says we have a little bit of changes in the weather these next few days.
We are going to see some, we're going to go up and then we're going to go way down as we go into the end of the weekend and next week. A beautiful shot right now, waking up, walking out the door on this Wednesday. You're halfway through the work week. Beautiful colors off in the distance, and we're starting to change things a little bit now. It's still chilly in the morning hours, so you need a jacket. As you're walking out the door, we have 50s on the South Shore and 40s north of the lake, even some low 40s too. Bogalusa is down to 43 degrees. Some outlying areas on the South Shore also reporting the upper 40s, so kind of depends on exactly where you live. But it's another one of those 1 or 2 hours into the morning, you have to have the jacket on, and then you shed those layers, you shed the long sleeves, and you go back to short sleeves and shorts for the afternoon. In that sun, we're going to be in the upper 70s to probably near 80 degrees across our inland spots later today. So a very pleasantly warm afternoon for your Wednesday. One thing we'll be watching the next few days will be that word there, the humidity coming up. So that means our overnight lows will come up. That means a chance for some patchy fog in the morning hours will be there. And then we get to Friday when this weak front slides past to our north. There could be a shower chance brewing for our end of the week forecast, but that is not going to amount to much. I think that coverage of rain to round out the work week, 20, maybe 30%, and we're not anticipating anything strong or severe. It's strictly just going to be a few showers. Looking across the entire nation, we're almost cooler on the North Shore than they are in Chicago, 54, but Chicago might see their first flakes coming up for this weekend. So you see the warming trend happening over the middle portion of the country. Gradually looking at the broad-based view, looks like fall. Chilly up north, even cool to chilly down south, but nothing drastic. Let me show you drastic. 4 below zero, middle of Canada, 13. The Arctic region starting to look very Arctic-y. And that air mass up here, this is our source region for the cold front next week. Watch this pattern evolve. Right now we're stuck in the warming spot here across the deep south, but a big dip coming early next week, and you see that driving cold blast that's going to come straight from that middle portion of Canada and the Arctic and push it straight towards the Gulf Coast. 20s and 30s likely into next week. Wind chills will be a factor too. It is going to be a quick flip to winter-like weather for at least a 2 or 3 day period as we go into next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. This is the frost freeze outlook for next Tuesday morning. That's when I think we're going to see our coldest numbers from a temperature perspective. Monday morning is going to be windy and cold. Tuesday morning, we're not going to have a lot of wind, and that's going to allow us to freeze on the North Shore and along the Mississippi Gulf Coast and probably have a widespread frost everywhere else. So get your plants ready. That's why you see the first alert icon for Monday and Tuesday. Frosty start for Tuesday. Monday morning is just going to be downright windy and cold. You will need the layers on to get your new work week started. So I guess enjoy the 80s because we'll have 80s all the way through Saturday.